Hi everyone, Mr. Wester here, sharing some information with parents about something called Edmentum Exact Path. It is an online program that we use to supplement each child's learning in mathematics. It's used in all four grade levels, fifth through eighth, and all students have an account and a login, and they can access it using their Chromebook or any computer you might have at home. Students take a diagnostic assessment 3 times a year to assess their overall progress. And what this diagnostic test does is it assesses the learning that kids have mastered and also the skills and learning that they still need to be working on. So some students might be working on shoring up foundational skills from past learning, and some students might be working ahead to next grade level standards. Uh, the reason we're sending this video is we would like, just like in your child's integrated studies class, we ask that kids read for at least 30 minutes each night at home. With math, what we're asking is that students work on exact path at least 1 hour per week at home. And we're asking for you to help us make sure that that's happening because this supplement can really make a difference in your child's progress in math. I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you the login screen, and we'll log in to a test account so you can see what this looks like when they log into it at home. The learning that takes place in exact path and in math class can really have a pretty substantial impact throughout the course of the year. We have about 4 months of school left, but it's really important that we start thinking about next steps right now. So students who aren't able to build some of the skills that they need for next year's learning, we will be contacting parents and sending you some information about their readiness for next year. And then we have the next couple of months to help keep building that. So Edmentum can be a really big part of that. So here is the login screen for Exact Path. And I'm going to go in a little bit differently than the kids will, but I'll show you how they will. It's really simple. This little Google button right here, if they click that, all they need to do is log into that like they would log into their Chromebook, and it'll open up their Exact Path account. I have a test student that's made up here. So I'm going to just click the login button because I have the credentials already set in there. Okay, so when they log in, this is what their screen will look like. I just click through the diagnostic test to get to a learning path. So it's starting me in division of fractions because I just click through answers. We obviously don't want our kids to do that. We do the diagnostic in school, and then the kids can work on their learning path at home. So all they need to do is click on this button, and it will open up their learning path. Each learning path, when it starts, will have a little tutorial that they need to play. They need to do these things in order, or it will not let them move on. So they'll need to play the tutorial, and then it starts lessons and practice after that. So lessons will be next, and they work through those, and then they do some practice. And that will then, when they work through this sequence, will unlock a progress check. And when they do that progress check, it'll assess whether they're ready to move on or not, or whether they need to keep working on some practice in this area. So you will be able to see what your child should be working on based off of their math diagnostic results. And then if you have any questions, your child's teacher can see a lot more information regarding the amount of time they're on and the usage per week that they're doing, and their progress, how they're doing on the things that they're working on. And we again, this is can be a really great tool to help kids get where they need to be in their math learning. We obviously don't want them just putting the time in on the computer. We want them to really be doing their best at it, so they're getting the most out of it. So what we ask from you is that if you just could make some time each week, if it's 15 or 20 minutes, or excuse me, 10 or 15 minutes a day, or if you do 30 minutes twice a week, however you'd like to do it at your home, but set some time aside and make it a priority that they do some math practice on Edmentum Exact Path. And we'll continue to do what we do in school with our lessons every day using illustrative math, our new math curriculum, which is really awesome. It's a helps kids develop a number sense and really understand why math works the way it does. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact your child's teacher, and we will connect you with the information you need. Thank you very much.